the world has been changed forever by this, I think, to some extent. You know, even if it's just like a change in hygiene standards or in, I don't know, and just like precautions in general of this happening again. This has been like a serious ego check for humanity, I think, in the modern world. You know what it makes me think of? It makes me think like if something like this can like have such a strong hold on the world as a whole, surely like zombie apocalypse pretty realistic, like at some point in
seems like it, honestly.
At some point, surely like a virus comes out that's just a little more intense and causes people to fucking start eating each other and shit.
Well, Australia's fucked because we don't have any guns, eh?
Yeah.
We're gonna be boxing zombies, man.
VB models.
We have fires though. We have wildfires. We'll just learn to harness the wildfires.
Oh, true.
Kill the zombies with
Yeah, we're chilling.
We'll
Just
burn
nature
everything
bend.
down and start from the ashes.
You know,
Nature bend.
a zombie apocalypse would be a little bit more exciting than this. I think this is just kind of boring.
I mean, it would definitely be a little more intense.
Yeah,
a little more. Your life would be a little more at risk. You'd feel a little more unsafe in your own home, even.
Yeah, but at least I'll feel
roaming around the
alive,
street.
right? At least I'll feel like I'm doing something with my life, right?
True.
I guess it would completely
Running away from
completely
zombies and
change everyone's goals to mainly just a goal of survival.
Yeah.
Which is such an interesting thing to think about, right? Because as people, we all have these lofty goals and ambitions, or maybe we even just like they don't have to be lofty, but people have ideas about where they want to be and what they want to do, and they're all abstract like human dreams that are based off of just like material desires, or find yourself in a certain position like on the hierarchy of life. All of that would completely go out the window if there's a zombie apocalypse. It all just becomes about survival. It all becomes about like, okay, how am I going to make it through to next year? Like, how am I going to keep the people around me safe? What the fuck am I going to do? Like, how am I going to get food? How am I going to get water? That would be such like a strange shift in life for everyone. What do you think the news would be saying if a zombie apocalypse actually happened? And maybe
Everything's fine. Everything's
walkers.
okay. Everything's okay. Everything's fine.
Really?
There's not a
Really?
problem.
Trump is working on
this complete
a vaccine.
propaganda. I think, at some point, especially with social media, as you're seeing with coronavirus, people wouldn't be accepting it, right? Like, they would have to start addressing the issue at hand if there are zombies like walking around the street, like killing.
I think they're paid
people, hiding
actors.
people.
This is all Bill Gates' fault. This is a scamdemic.
What would society and government, like, what precautions would they put in place? Like, let's say for coronavirus, you have to wear a face mask outside. What would be the equivalent for a zombie apocalypse? Would it be like, all right, don't go to the shops without your baseball bat with nails in it. All right, guys, make sure you've got your baseball bat with nails in it when you go to the shops for some food. Stay safe out there. Always
You'd have to barricade your house, like.
Yeah, like barricading policies. Like,
is this like classic like transmission? Like a zombie has to bite you.
I'm not. Yeah, nothing like too intense, but like just walkers. Like they're fucking deathly sick. They've got blood kind of like on them and shit, and like they want human flesh. They want to bite you, and
they can't run.
I guess maybe some can run, but by and large they're like slow. They're like I don't know. It could be anything you want, really. But what do you think the most realistic zombie is?
I reckon
like
slow.
rabies.
Yeah, I reckon slow.
Like slow, rabies infested, just fucking can't run at all because like their brains just fucked up.
I think they'd run. I think it would be like a disease that would like make them essentially crazy and rabid, and they would just run around.
But surely they would get exhausted so quickly,
I don't think
it would depend on the individual that was infected, I suppose. Like if they were physically fit, like whatever.
Usain Bolt gets infected, Monka is.
Usain Bolt.
Everyone's like, we need to protect Usain Bolt. He can't get infected.
Mike Tyson.
Imagine a zombie full running like this, like Usain Bolt's like you'd be shitting yourself. You'd be shitting yourself.
Fuck that. Yeah, what's the motivation of the zombie? Like, why do they want to
brains, bro?
People?
Like,
they're hungry.
Is it just? Maybe it's like a parasite that just wants to spread. So, like, and the way to spread that is just by coming into contact with other people and biting.
That's
them, right?
fucked.
It's like a parasite takes control of people, and it's like a virus that actually takes control of your entire body. And it just makes your soul desire to infect more people.
It's like The Last of Us. The Last of Us, like that whole thing was predicated on a fungal infection similar to the one in ants. Have you heard of that fungus that literally will zombify an ant? It'll take over and make it do stuff. fucking
it's
insane.
It's an actual parasite, right?
I've not heard of
it's
that.
a fungus.
Yeah, neither.
That's probably the most realistic
Fungus.
Yeah.
way that the zombie apocalypse can actually happen.